Hello everyone, this is the Nautical Whispers, but as you can tell, this video is going to be a soft speaking video. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a tag video that I got, well, I was not tagged by anyone, but I thought I would do it just so everyone could get to know me a little bit better, since I am pretty new at doing whisper videos. Now, the set of questions I will be doing came from a tag video by Visual Sounds 1, and if you haven't heard any of, or if you haven't seen any of her videos, I highly encourage you to go check out her channel, because she makes very good quality videos and very interesting videos, especially if you are into anime. So definitely check her out, Visual Sounds 1. So the tag video I'd like to do is one that came from her, and I will really just jump right into it. The first category of questions is vital stats, and the first one is name. My name is Jeremiah. Nicknames, I've had so many nicknames in the past. The most common would be Jeremy, Jerry, Jer, really anything coming off my first name. Probably the most recent one would be J-Dub, since my last name begins with a W. Date of birth, I was born January 6th, 1986, so I am currently 26 years old. Star sign, I am a Capricorn. Occupation, well, right now I'm in retail. I work at a Kmart, but I do have a bachelor's degree in like web design, graphic design, so I guess that could be considered my occupation, but as of right now, I just work at Kmart. Okay. The next category is appearance, hair color. I have dark brown hair, which gets a little bit lighter in the sun for some reason. Hair length is, right now it's just below my ears because I recently cut it, but normally it's typically around shoulder length. Eye color, I have hazel eyes that like to switch between blue and green depending on the light. Best feature, ooh. I have been told my eyes, but a lot of people say my hair. They say I have really good hair for some reason. Braces, I have never had braces, and hopefully I never need them. Piercings, I have one piercing in my left ear, and that's it. Tattoos, I have no tattoos. I can't really see myself getting a tattoo, but if I ever did, the one I would want is, if you've ever seen the movie The Never-Ending Story, there is a symbol in that movie called Auron, which is two intertwined snakes. So that would be probably the tattoo I would get if I ever got one, but again, I doubt I ever would. Right or left-handed? I am dominantly right-handed, but some things I can do ambidextrously. So that's that. Okay, firsts. First best friend. That would probably be a guy named Chin, a Vietnamese guy I met in elementary school. And we used to hang out and do all kinds of crazy stuff together, so that would probably be the first one. First award. Well, I played a lot of chess growing up. I wasn't part of a chess club in school, but I was part of one in my hometown. And I guess my first reward would have been, or award rather, would have been award saying I was co-city champion, which didn't really mean much because the hometown I lived in was pretty small, so. But yeah, that was my first award. First sport would be baseball, because I was on a team during elementary school. First vacation. That would probably be a theme park called Silver Dollar City. It's like an old-time theme park. It does have some roller coasters, things like that, but it's mainly shops. They have a blacksmith, like that kind of thing. So that was probably my first one. First concert. I think the first concert I ever went to was at a local fair where I lived, where I got to see Kansas for free. So that was pretty cool. It was a good concert. Okay, favorites. Favorite film. That would definitely be Star Wars. Yeah, I'm like the Star Wars geek. I'm not hardcore, I don't go to conventions or anything like that, but I really do love the movies. Favorite TV show? I don't watch TV anymore, but when I did, it was probably Whose Line Is It Anyway? If you've ever seen that show, it's pretty freaking hilarious. Okay, favorite color. That would probably be any shade of blue, although I like the darker shades, like navy blue, that kind of thing. That'd probably be my favorite. Favorite song. Oh, jeez. I don't have one set favorite song. It's always changing. Recently, I honestly don't know. It can change from day to day. It's so spontaneous. But typically, I like the 80s rock, 70s rock, just rock in general, so probably something along those lines. Favorite restaurant? Okay, for food, there's a place near where I live called Eris Pizza. That's like a Greek sort of restaurant, and they have really good pizza. So, in terms of food, I would say that. In terms of atmosphere, there was a place at a pier I lived in Florida called Cha-Cha Coconuts. It was on the very top level of a vertical pier. It was like a vertical mall, actually. And it looked out over the bay. You could see a whole bunch of ships and kayakers and all kinds of things. So that was definitely the best restaurant atmosphere I've been in. So, favorite store. That's probably going to be a tie between Best Buy and Barnes & Nobles. Best Buy because I'm like a gadget geek. I love looking at phones and laptops and all kinds of stuff like that. And Barnes & Nobles because I just love their atmosphere. I like sitting in their little cafe and having a coffee and looking at books. I really enjoy that. Which leads into favorite book. And that would be... I really liked Angels and Demons. The one that the movie was based off of. I really thought that was well written. I like The Princess Bride. That's a good book. And also The Crimson Shadow by R.A. Salvatore. I really enjoyed the characters in that book. Favorite magazine? I don't read a lot of magazines. The only two that I've really read or subscribed to have been Billiard Digest, which is a pool players magazine, and Black Belt magazine. So those would be, I guess, my two favorites since they've been the only ones I've ever read. Favorite shoes? Well, my favorite brand of shoes is Puma, because they make like the perfect martial art shoes, at least for me. So Puma would be my favorite. Okay, currently feeling pretty excited, geeky, because I just bought a new phone and it arrived this morning, so I've been tinkering with that for a while. Currently eating. I have not eaten yet today, and it is 2:35 p.m., so I probably should eat something after this. Currently listening to. There's a TV in the background in the other room, and the cats are trying to tear up the house, so that's what I've been listening to. Currently thinking about. Nothing much, really. Just, getting my phone set up, going back to work tomorrow, and just daily stuff. Currently watching. Currently watching the sun come through the window in my room. The light is apparently going through some leaves on a tree, so it's making kind of a prism effect, which is neat. Currently wearing just fuzzy pajama pants, I guess you could call them, and just a t-shirt. Nothing special. Alright, future. Children. I honestly don't want kids. Working in retail, I've been around other people's kids that, I don't know, I just don't like screaming and crying and all that. A lot of people have told me, well, your own kids don't do that, but I don't believe them. So yeah, maybe that'll change someday, but at the moment, I cannot see myself with kids. Married. Yes, I would definitely want to be married. I'm not in a rush to do it. I mean, I want to find the person, if that's even possible. But yes, I do want to be married someday. Career. This will probably sound strange, but playing pool is one of my, biggest hobbies. And I would really love to do something related to playing pool. It'd be awesome if I could be professional at it, but just doing anything with that really would be great. Or anything with technology, that would be awesome as well. Okay. Live. I really enjoyed Florida when I lived there. I lived there for 4 years while I went to college, so I really would like to move back there, particularly to St. Petersburg. Okay. Looks like this is the last category, is beliefs. Do you believe in God? Well, I grew up being Roman Catholic, so that was kind of forced upon me. But I don't know, I believe there's something out there, but I don't want to name it. I see it more as a energy, I guess, but I don't think there's a person out there just looking down on everything. But I do believe there's something higher than us. Okay, miracles. That's a tough one. I mean, I believe there are things that happen that are out of our control and that we can't explain. So if that's what you define as a miracle, then I suppose, yes, I do believe in miracles. Love at first sight. Now this I used to believe in, but no longer. I believe in lust at first sight. But I think you really have to get to know a person, spend some time with them, really get to know them before you can say you love them. Ghosts. Yeah. I think there's been quite a substantial amount of research, evidence, people saying they've seen ghosts. There's been, so much of that it's kind of hard to deny anymore. Do you believe in aliens? Yes, I do. I don't know what form they would take, but I definitely think there's life in other solar systems and other galaxies and that kind of thing. It's very hard to believe that we're the only ones. Soulmates. Yeah, I would say I believe in that. I definitely think there's people destined for other people. And I think that can be, friends or, people in a relationship, so yeah, definitely. Do you believe in heaven? I don't believe in heaven as a physical place. I see it more as a state of mind. Let's see. Like, I could see it as, if you're a person that does really good things on Earth, if you've helped a lot of people, then I see it as, when you die, you get to see the benefits of what you've done, that kind of thing. And then the next one is, do you believe in hell? Same thing, more of a state of mind where you would see yourself like seeing all the bad things you've done, seeing the consequences of that. Something like that, along those lines. Kissing on the first date. Yeah, why not? If there's a good rapport, if you think if you're ready for it, if you're both ready for it, then I see no problem with that. And the very last one, do you believe in yourself? And yes, I do. I didn't used to. I was a very introverted person, but after college, I pretty much came out of that experience as being pretty confident, extroverted, I was more of a people person, I guess, so. So yeah, that is the tag video I wanted to do. Again, shout out to Visual Sounds 1 for the questions in this video. If there's anything else you'd like to know about me, just send me a personal message or leave me a comment in this video. As for my next video, I'm not entirely sure what that'll be about. I had an idea of doing maybe a review of the new phone I got. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how many people would be interested in that, but again, if you have any ideas or anything, any requests for a whisper or soft speaking video, then just leave me a comment or send me a personal message and I will do that for you. So I hope you enjoyed this tag video. I hope you've learned a little bit more about me. And until next time, I will talk to you later.